Hello, today is Sunday, February 7th, Super Bowl Sunday, and we will be looking at the 38th chapter of the book of Genesis. We interrupt the Joseph narrative to bring you a story from Judah, fourth born of Jacob Israel and his wife Leah. Judah is an older man. His sons have grown, and his oldest son, Er, has married a woman named Tamar. And before can sire an offspring with Tamar, he is killed because God found him wicked. So, here is the custom when a woman is married and has no offspring, and she is widowed. The younger son or the younger brothers of her husband or the younger sons of her father-in-law have the responsibility to provide her a child that takes as a person to take care of her and put her into the line of the family. That child that the son provides to his brother's widow does not belong to him. It does not inherit his name or anything else to do with him. So Onan is the younger son in question. He is forced to be with Tamar, and he does not allow her to become pregnant. And because of his, jealousy or selfishness, he is also killed. And so she is widowed again. And before the youngest son is old enough to provide an heir, Judah, who is supposed to have her live in the household with him until the son is old enough to provide an heir, sends her back to her father's house, which is not the protocol. It's not the way things ought to be. But this is what Judah decides to do. And so she puts on all her widow garb, which she's always been wearing since died, and she plays the prostitute and sneaks a rendezvous with Judah, her father-in-law, and gets pregnant by him. Now it's very involved how she does it by collecting things to by assurances for him, and then he goes back later. He's like, "Where's that prostitute?" And they're like, "There's no prostitute here," and it was his daughter-in-law in disguise. I don't know how he didn't realize that, but whatever, he didn't. And so they have two offspring, twins, as a matter of fact, and they're one of the twins, Perez, is the ancestor of King David. So that's the Davidic line. Very, very important thing, because then Jesus comes from that Davidic line too. So we have Tamar and her acting like a prostitute and getting pregnant by her father-in-law to thank for that. So, that's kind of like maybe a PG-13 chapter too. That's not the last of the PG-13 chapters. But Genesis is just heating up, and some of the Joseph stories will be both, worthy of Grey's Anatomy and also uplifting. That the wonderful things that happen because God provides for the children of Israel. So just to say, the theology of this is that God is protecting and taking care of Tamar throughout. She is somebody that God, it looks like from the story, God is continuing to sustain. She has her own agency, knowing what she needs to get done to have her place in this line, which will end up being called the Davidic line. But she wants to be a part of this tribe of Judah, and she makes sure that she is a part of that. And she is now the mother of Perez and Zerah, who are the twins that were born when she tricked her father-in-law into sleeping with her. So that's your Sunday Super Bowl prep for 1 for Tamar and 0 for and Onan. They did not do what was good in the sight of the Lord. So I guess Judah wins too, because Judah still has offspring and he can continue. He's now the, great great grandfather of King David. So good for Judah. And even though he did the wrong thing, he's still being blessed. But I hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow for chapter 39. Bye.